Oh my gosh, here we are. It is update number 3. We are in the Frosted Heights and the Great Blizzard has arrived. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the blizzard. Looks like we start right off the bat with the Great Blizzard. There's a magical blizzard in the Frosted Heights. Now we need to consult with Merlin. Let's go find him. This is so exciting. Look at all the fog. I wish it would have been foggier like that original picture was when it first came in. The little glitch. I think it's a glitch. And there's Merlin, so let's go chase him.
Well, hello.
All right, so we're going to talk to Merlin for a little bit. And we're going to go through a lot of dialogue with Merlin so he can introduce this whole quest. Once he gets done talking to us about Frosted Heights and the weather phenomenon going on up there in Frosted Heights, we will be then put on a new quest to go find clues to why there's this blizzard going on in the Frosted Heights. That's pretty much all this dialogue is going to tell you, and tells you that Elsa's magic won't be able to quell it. However, Elsa is a big part of this quest. I would recommend going to find Elsa before you start this quest. Before we do anything, though, let's go check out some of the other things that they have said they've done in this update. Like, let's go check out Kristoff's stall and see how many things we can get now. So we got core, we got 99, so we can buy as many of those as we want. We've got softwood at 20, and that's a cap for the day. And sorry, I didn't look at the sand. Iron ingots are 10 for the day. Fabric is also 10 for the day. And our clay is 20. So my assumption on this is that any wood's going to be 20 per day. The iron ingot and the gold ingot is going to be 10. And anything else that would be in that fabric area is going to be 10. And then like clay and iron ore and the other stuff that they put over on that left side, the bottom left, is going to be 20. That's my guess. They're usually wherever they are in that row. That's usually going to be what they are. The other thing I want to do is check out Scrooge's store. Let's see if there's anything new. Oh my gosh, I've got things everywhere. I've got things in my windows. I am not buying anything out of my windows because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose it. We've got stuff in our windows. And I have clothing again. I was out of clothing.
Greetings, neighbor.
And I don't have this. So maybe the Ratatouille stuff is new. Like, I don't know why it would be, but it looks like it's new because I've never bought it. And I love, did you see the little sold out signs? They are so adorable. Look. They're so adorable. But I got a lot of new things in my store. So I'm very excited about that. And what else did we get? Those little sold out signs are adorable. Look at those green shoes. Oh, I have to have these turquoise scaled stilettos. I love them. I wouldn't wear them in real life, but you know what? If I'm a cartoon character, sure, why not? Oh my gosh, this is great. We got some new things. I'm so happy. I am so happy about this. Okay, I don't think this table's new, but I don't know if I have it, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it anyway. Let's go check. Oh, the little signs. They're just adorable. All right, let's see what's up here. I have that. That is not new. And that couch is not new. All right, so let's move on. It is now time to change our clothes because the Disney Dreamlight Valley team recommended that we put warm clothes on for this. And even though I'm just a cartoon character, I'm feeling like if I'm not warm on my game, I'm not going to be warm outside the game. So we got to do that. We're going to quick change and then we're going to head over to Frosted Heights and see what's going on. We are dressed and ready. We are warm, both in character and out of character, and we are ready to go to Frosted Heights. I put my glasses on because it's a blizzard. You want to protect your eyes. Let's go there. Let's go find Elsa because we're going to need her. There she is. Let's go ask her to hang out. Okay, let's get up to Frosted Heights. I am so excited to get there. I cannot wait to get Olaf. I mean, he is actually such a fun character. So let's go up here and check it out. Ooh, I think I like the blizzard. I actually might want to keep it like this. I don't know if I want to complete this quest. Well, we're actually here to look for clues, so let's do that. Let's look around, see where we can find. I'm going to start back here. And there's nothing back here. What we're actually looking for are Olaf's footprints. I was looking all over this place, and then I finally realized, oh, okay, that's what I'm looking for. So if you're in this stage right now, if you've done, like, I'm sure some of you have done other things first, but I wanted to do Olaf because I love him and it was the first quest that popped up, so why not? Let's go walk around, like, towards the rocks. Let's go across this little river and see what we find. And here are the footprints. We have found them. And it looks like there's a cave here. All right, so what do? Interact with the wall of the cliff. Let's do it. I love these cutscenes. All right, let's go ahead inside. Let's enter the secret chamber. This is going to be so much fun. I'm going to arm myself with a camera because this looks like a photo moment and I don't want to miss it. I'm going to have that armed. Another cutscene, I love it. The squirrels took his nose and buttons. Ooh, this looks fun.
Oh, hi.
I love him. Look, listen to his little voice. I love him. I love him so much. Oh my gosh. So apparently, Olaf and I were playing hide and seek before this whole mess happened, and he has been stuck here, unfortunately for poor Olaf. And he is going to start talking. I mean, he's going to have a lot to say, just so you know, it's a lot. So we're not going to go through all that. I'm just going to give you a little synopsis. He is basically going to talk to us about the glowing squirrels running off with his nose and buttons, but that was a game that they played, so it was okay that they did it, but this time they ran outside. They'd never done that before. He then proceeds to tell us that he is also missing his arms in case we hadn't noticed. And of course, we've noticed, because he looks a little odd without his nose, buttons, and arms. So it's time that we go find his nose and buttons. We're not ready to find his arms yet, but we will get there. So our first task is to get his nose and buttons back. So let's go chase after those squirrels. And on a side note, make sure you just follow along with the dialogue. The dialogue pretty much tells you exactly what you need to do. It is very adorable, so you want to go through the whole dialogue and actually read it. I'm just not doing that here to save time, okay? So make sure you read that dialogue. It's a lot of fun. We are looking for 4 squirrels. We need 1 for the nose and 3 for the buttons, and here's one right now. When you get close to it, they do run. You have to catch them. When you get close to it, press A, and you'll be able to catch them. It really seems like we should be able to just run right through them, and that catches them, but I don't think it does, because this one over here, I found one over here, and this one was giving me a run for my money. Like, I ran through it, but it was not letting me. So I just started doing the A. And has anyone noticed that those carrots look different? Is it me? Am I crazy? Do those carrots look different to you? I feel like they changed the look of the carrot. I don't know. It was just one of those things I noticed. And maybe I'm crazy. I could be. But I looked all over for this last squirrel. And I didn't find him. I think I actually looked for like 10 minutes. But he was over on the other side. And he gave me a little bit of a run for my money too. So let's go find him real quick, and then we'll get back to Olaf. It's funny, though, because these things just appear out of nowhere. Like, you've got to be right up on them for them to appear and then run out in front of you. Like this one, look, oh my word. I cannot believe. It's embarrassing, to be honest. It's totally embarrassing. All right, let's go back to Olaf and give him his nose and buttons. Actually, he's probably feeling more embarrassed than I am. It's finally time to give poor Olaf his nose and buttons back. I'm sure, he was feeling pretty embarrassed by all that. And of course, we're going to have to go through some more dialogue because these guys never have short conversations. So, even though Olaf is almost back to normal, he is still missing his arms, and he starts to tell us that he remembers holding an orb and that the water has memory. And maybe the water can show us what happened to the orb and, incidentally, his own arms. He directs us to Elsa, who, by the way, should also already be hanging out with you. The best thing you could do for yourself is any character that is involved in any quest that you keep them with you. It's so much easier, it's so much quicker. Just do it. Just find them before the quest begins and or after the right after the quest begins, grab them and have them hang. So we're going to talk to Elsa now and we're going to talk to her about the whole water memory thing that Olaf just told us about. And I love her reaction. She's pretending like she's not even with me, like she hasn't been with me this whole time, and she's like freaking out about this blizzard. And I just got a really good kick out of this because she's been with me the whole time. And when I tell her about all the water and everything, she acts like she's in shock that I found Olaf. Like, look, Olaf, oh what a relief, like she's been here the whole time. I don't know. I find the silliest things funny. I'm sorry, but I do find the silliest things funny. So please forgive me, but I really love that. Well, let's go back to the storyline. So once we talk to Elsa about the whole water having memory thing, and she'll tell you that you need to use your royal watering can because apparently we used to use that back in the day. So we need to go use that watering can on the pillar in Frosted Heights. Now, what we want to do when we get out there is we're going to look for the sparkling water. Don't water the pillar like I did. Let's go check it out. As you can see, I'm about to water the pillar because that's what I do. It didn't do a thing. Don't water the pillar, guys. Just don't do it. What you need to do is you need to find that sparkling water spot, which is really obvious. I should have just walked around it. I would have seen it a lot sooner. And yes, I kept trying to find my watering can. So what's really interesting about this is it shows your own character as the Forgotten. The Forgotten is you, and you have the orb. And it's just a little weird. So we have to go talk to Elsa again, and she's just gonna have a whole bunch of dialogue too. And you apologize because you know it's your fault now because it's a part of you, and all of that stuff. And after you've had this conversation with Elsa, it is time now to go back and talk to our little buddy Olaf, which I don't mind doing because he is so cute. Now that we have another use for our royal watering can, we go through a little bit of dialogue with Olaf and tell him about what happened and that you're the Forgotten. And I want to keep saying forgetting but now they've changed it to the Forgotten. Olaf gets it, so that's kind of fun. And then he tells you to use your watering can around the secret chamber to discover more clues about the Forgotten and the missing orb and arms. We are going to walk around here and find all the sparkly little bubbly water, and we're going to go ahead and water those. These are a lot of fun because each one has a cutscene with it. So now you can see that our character has stolen the orb and poor Olaf's arms. How could we do that to him? I am so confused by all of this. All right, then we're going to walk around and find the next one, which I think there's only 2 of them. And this one shows us throwing the orb and his poor arms into this portal. What is all that about? Oh my gosh, we got to go back and talk to Olaf.
Oh, hi.
Once we finish that last little task, once we talk to Olaf again, he's going to let us know that the Forgotten must have must have threw his arms and the orb into the portal. Now that was quite obvious, and of course it was us, or a piece of us, that did that. And now we need to find a book called How to Open a Dark Portal. So what we're going to do next is we're going to walk around and pick up books. And don't worry, once you get the right book, you'll know it. So I went around, I only picked up, I think, 2 books. And obviously, it tells you right at the top. If you find the book, it crosses it off right away. It's the only way you're going to know that you got the right book. So we're going to go back to Olaf. And while we're talking to Olaf, he wants us to read the book, basically to him. I guess it's called So You Want to Open a Dark Portal, which is kind of fun. I love this. I absolutely love this. The most important thing to remember here, and this is why I tell you to read all the dialogue, don't just ignore it. Don't just skim past it. Just read everything. But he tells you need to make all the colors of the rainbow. All of those little pedestals behind us, they contain the colors of the rainbow. So that is the most important thing you need to remember after you make the Dreamlight Prism, which we're about to go do right now. And we're going to need glass and the broken prisms around the cave, as I'm calling it, because it's so much easier just to say cave instead of the secret chamber. But we're going to need that. We're going to need purified night shards. So let's walk around and grab up these little broken prism pieces, and we'll then go make that Dreamlight Prism. After that, I'll show you the rainbow. There are only 3 shattered prisms on the floor, so just walk around, grab them all until you find them all, and then go grab glass if you don't already have some on you, or in your inventory, I should say, because I don't have any glass on me. It's just in my inventory, and it's showing I am good, 10 of 10. And after you do that, we're just going to go down to our crafting table, and we're going to do that purified night shard, and then we're going to create that new Dreamlight Prism. The first thing I need to do, though, is I need to make the purified night shards. So we need 5 of those. So we're going to use, it's going to take 5 night shards and 1 dream shard for each. So 25 and 5. That's not bad. Once we have all the materials for the Dreamlight Prism, we're going to go ahead and craft that. And then we're going to fast travel back to Frosted Heights. And I'll show you that in a minute, how we do that. First, we want to open our map. That's the most important thing. And then we're going to press X for fast travel. And we're going to go for the village, and we're going to find our Frosted Heights wishing well, and we're just going to click on it and go there. And it's just that simple. That's how fast travel works. I love doing that. I do it every time. It just gets me everywhere quicker. We are now going to go ahead and put that prism on the pillar, the one on this side of the rainbow pillars. Once we place that prism, our next task is going to automatically change. We don't have to talk to anybody about it. It just automatically change. So now we have to figure out which gems are missing in the secret chamber and replace them. We need 3. Now, the fun part of this is it is all about the rainbow. So if you can see, the first one's a red, the second one's blank, the third one is yellow. On the other side of yellow is going to be blank, and then the next one is blue. And the last one is blank. Think about the colors in the rainbow. I learned my colors of the rainbow by Roy G. Biv. So basically red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. We only have 6 pillars here. Or pedestals, if you want to call them that. We only have 6. And there are actually 7 colors in the rainbow. So this first one that's missing is going to be orange. This one that's missing is going to be green. And then we have the blue. And I'm assuming this last one, in my head, has to be violet. I went through a few of them to test them out to see which one actually fit. I knew what colors I needed. I just didn't know which gem was going to go there. Was it going to be a shiny one or just a regular? What I found is they're all regular. Basically, what you're looking for is the orange is going to be the citrine, the green is emerald, and the violet is amethyst. They're all regular. None of them are shiny. They're just your regular gems. And unfortunately, I did not do extra research on this one to find out or to tell you exactly where to find each of these. But if you don't have them in your inventory, then you will have to go mining for these. But if you do have them, just go grab them up. And we are going to go back after I grab mine from my storage, and we're going to go back and we're going to place them on those pedestals and check out what happens. First one we're going to do is we're going to put the citrine on this middle one. Now watch, if you do pick the wrong one, it's fine. It won't let you transfer it over, so you're not going to lose that. There's no worry there. Just try each one, but you won't have to after you watch this video because you'll know which one to use. And then we're going to go over here to the corner, the other corner, and we're going to place the green one as soon as I can actually get up to this pedestal. We're going to place the green one. We're going to use emerald. I was still trying here, like, to test things out. And then once we get that one on there, we're going to go to the last one. And we're going to go ahead and put the amethyst. Remember, these aren't the shiny ones. These are just the regular ones, the smaller ones, so to speak. And now we watch. The next step is to go over and whisper a secret into the portal. So let's go over to the portal, and I don't know what secret we're going to give it, but let's go see. It's going to give us options. One of our deepest fears. All right, so this one was hard for me. Spiders, you know what? I can give or take spiders. I don't like them on me, but I don't mind having them because they're really good for the environment. I mean, they take care of other bugs, and I'm fine with that. Clowns, never really was scared of those. Being alone, maybe. Maybe I think I feel stronger towards that answer than anything else. I don't mind being alone, but I don't want to be alone. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? All right, here we go. Yay, we got it in Olaf's arms. I love that. I love that his arms are stuck to this. Oh my goodness. All right, so now all we have to do is go give the orb to our little buddy, but I just love how cool this thing is. When you look through it, check it out. Isn't that pretty cool? I love that. I like that little touch they put in there. I'm still thinking there's another reason for that portal. But let's go give him back his arms. He's just going to be so happy.
Oh, so glad you made it.
Come here, little arms. Oh, doesn't he look so much better with little arms? Of course, Olaf's going to go through some little dad jokes here. And then I'm going to go right ahead and shoot him one back. He just got it. Oh, the orb at the moment is broken. So what we have to do is we're going to have to get a nice warm hug from a snowman named Olaf. Warm hug. That's the word there. It's a warm hug from a snowman. So we go through a little bit more dialogue, and then he is going to go ahead and give us this cute little hug, which I find adorable. Watch this. And just from one act of kindness, which in this case was love, because of that warm hug, the orb has been repaired. And all we have to do now is go put the orb back in the pillar. Let's go do that. And of course, putting the orb back in the pillar is just as simple as walking up to it and pressing A. And then transferring it from your inventory. Now that Frosted Heights is back to normal, we just need to go talk to Olaf again. Let's go do that.
Hello.
And once we're talking to him, we are going to basically finish the quest. And we're going to level up. So we will be on level 2 friendship with him. And let me show you some of these cool little things we're going to get with him as we level up in friendship. Look at number 5. I love the one we just got. I love that snow globe. But look at number 5. I need that in my life. It's a little Olaf stuffed animal. I need that. I have to have that in my life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and click on that next video. I'll see you next time. Bye.